Midnight Muses here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the Ipsy unboxing. I did actually get this at the end of last week, but as I did say, I think I had my one upload probably earlier in the week that I would try to get my usual uploads in, but I might not be able to because I was so busy. I was doing makeup and art for Fiesta. It's like a week-long cultural thing in the city where I live, and I volunteer at the Caribbean Club because I'm Caribbean, and I do the makeup for the dancers and all the posters and the artwork and whatnot. So I was very busy, so I didn't get a chance to actually cut and sit down and do my review. And then I know this is coming up late. Usually it'll go up on either Monday or Tuesday. I'm actually shooting this Wednesday night, so hopefully it'll go up tonight, if not early tomorrow. I'm just catching up on sleep. I'm pretty exhausted. But anyways, so here to unpack this, see what we got. I did get a nail polish here. It's called Fluid. It's one of those 7 free nail polish things that are like not harsh chemicals. I have it on my nails right now. I actually put these on my nails I think on Sunday. So it's holding up really well, especially considering that I did take off fake nails. So if you were to get really close, you would see that my nails are a little bit bumpy. It's not the nail polish, there's no air bubbles or anything. It's literally just damage from peeling off my fake nails, which I did because I was stressed. So I've got like stuff to heal them, but the polish itself is holding up really, really well. I actually used a lot of this polish on my little girls because when I do Fiesta, I'm doing makeup on girls anywhere as young as 3 years old all the way up to like 18, and my little ones is like, you know, you've been good all week, let me do something nice for you. I paint their nails, so I used this to paint all their nails, and it was so much fun. Anyways, let's see what else we have in here, and as usual I will be trying all the products. First up, I got 2 brushes. I know Ipsy did a whole Tetris collection. So these are 2 of the brushes from the Tetris collection. They're both blending brushes. One is slightly rounder and this one has like more of a flat head on it, but I would use them for basically the same purpose. This one's like more of like a buffing, and you could do more of a transition even though it is a little bit tight. This one's just because it has that edge to it, you can get a really, really tight blend in with that. The actual bag itself looks like this, which I think is so, so cute. I really, really like that. And this one, it's called Welcome to the Block Party. We're kicking off summer bright. Think rainbow-hued glam bags stacked with vibrant shadows, shimmering gloss, megawatt highlighters, and more. We even teamed up with Tetris to create an exclusive makeup collection that's bursting with color. Ready to play? Ipsy Block Party. So that's all that information there. As usual, it's like, I swear to God, they know I'm Canadian. They never give me any prices for anything, but it just tells you what's inside. But we're not going to look at that. We don't need to look at that. We'll just dive on in. As usual, I have checked ingredients beforehand. I haven't swatched anything or tried anything. I just was checking ingredients to make sure I could use everything that I got. The only one that, funnily enough, didn't have any ingredients on it was the Tetris lip balm. I am still going to try it, which I probably shouldn't, but I am, and we'll hope for the best. So let me see how this is gonna. Oh, I got a face mask. I was planning on doing that this past weekend, but I'll do it this weekend. I got some kind of holographic. It's called Sugar Kitten, and it says I do care at the top. It says hydrogen holographic peel off mask. So I will be trying that this weekend. I'll be following that up in another video. From Sugar Cosmetics, I got a highlighter here, and it looks looks like this. It's very champagne-y. I'm looking forward to it. I like Sugar. Everything that I've tried from them have been amazing. By the way, this is the lip balm that I got. It says Game On, and when you open it up, it looks like that, which is really cool. And oh, okay, it has like 2 colors in it. I don't know if it's really, yeah, there you go. You can see it's orange and purple on the inside, so we'll see how that looks. And then I also got a Tetris eyeshadow, and the color that I got, hang on, I take it out, it's blue on the inside, which is super, love blue. I have, ooh, it's called Game Night, and look at that. It's like one of those like kind of greeny golds, super foiled. Fantastic. Looking forward to trying that for sure. And then I have one other guy in here. I have a Jaunt Blue Ultra Lasting Formula Art Makeup Liquid Eyeliner 24 Hour. Okay, sure, why not? That's this guy here. As I am just about finished the last one I was using, I will open this today. I know a lot of time when it comes to eyeliners and mascaras, I probably disappoint you guys because I don't actually open them, but I am going to open this guy because I'm in need of a new one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's super black. Let me see. Yeah. It is felt tip, but it is very soft. It is a little bit wider than I usually go for, but whatever. I'll try it out. I'm down for it. So yeah, let's, I guess, get started with the whole makeup thing. I've actually been using this every day as my primer, because we're into summer. Oh shoot, I'm knocking everything over. Because we are into summer right now and everything is super hot. My skin has been incredibly oily. I really like this. What I've been doing is, when it comes to my skincare, I'm just putting on my serum, and then I'm using this as kind of like my moisturizer and primer in one kind of a deal, because if I put anything else on, my skin looks really sweaty and gross really, really quickly. It's not been fun. It's been hot. I think today was supposed to be like 40 degrees with the Humidex, which, I mean, I live in Canada, you know, like that's hot for us. Now, I can handle that kind of heat, don't get me wrong. Like, when I go down to Florida, that's, like, normal and not a big deal, but when I'm in Canada, it's like, why are you doing this to me? I think just because you don't get used to it in the same way, you know? When you're in a place where it's always that hot, you're like, well, yeah, of course it's that hot, because that's how it always is. And now my foundation is getting to be a little bit on the light side for me, but it's okay. I think I have a darker one kicking around that I can start blending with. I just need to organize it. My makeup's kind of all thrown about at the moment, but again, that's how it is with Fiesta, because, you know, I don't use like my personal stuff. I use like stuff from my kit for it, but somehow like random bits of my personal stuff always end up in it, especially like there were like nights when I was running late, so I just pack up some of my stuff in a bag and throw it together. And I haven't quite, besides cleaning my brushes, I really haven't gotten back to usual with everything yet, so need a minute to kind of normalize my life, but then everything will be back and everything will be good. Around 7 concealer, my primer, and then just a little bit under my eyes. The one thing that I really love about summer is because everything is so, like, I don't know, I get so tan. Well, in my version of tan, I get really tan. I find that it really kind of almost covers up my dark circles a lot, so most days I haven't even been wearing concealer. I'll just use like the concealer for my eyeshadow base, and that's it. Or if I do wear concealer, it's like I just put like a little bit right underneath, but like not the big like drawn out bits like I do in the winter time when I really want to have that like, kind of focus on like highlight and contour and all that kind of stuff to make me look more chiseled. In the summertime, I just want to look as tan as I possibly can. I have to wear powder because, as I said, it's hot, it's humid, my skin has gotten super oily again, so very much into needing to keep it matte but yet still glowy. It's not an easy thing to figure out, and I struggle with it on the regular, I will admit, but you know what, it's fun. Actually, this is my first time putting on makeup this week, I believe. I think just, again, with Fiesta being so busy, or no, I did put some on Monday, but I think I had show on Monday, I don't know. Point is, I haven't really worn any makeup this week. I've been tired, I've been trying to kind of get back on my sleep and with everything, and playing the Harry Potter Wizards Unite game, which has been a lot of fun. And I mean, I was already pretty active, but it's really doing a lot for the, okay, you haven't been out and about yet today, you need to go to the tower down the street and do some dueling. So that's good. The one thing that I have noticed with that, and I've talked to quite a few of my friends about it, is that there is no young people that play that game. Like, they just don't exist. Only us older ones that grew up with the books, I'm finding, like, because my sisters grew up with the movies, and they don't seem to really care about any of this. So I'm noticing that it's like the people that grew up with the books, it's like, oh, they're the ones that really want to watch, or not watch, but play this game, and those are the ones that I'm seeing, you know, at the park next to me, like, ooh, there's things there. Alright, let's get this highlighter to try. Here you are, sugar. Why are you still in your container? I took everything else out of its container. Alrighty, and I think the best part of like having like freshly new brushes when you're trying on new makeup, you know exactly how that makeup is looking, because that's the only thing on the brush. I don't even have to use my color switch. Oh yeah, you can see that. It's so hard with a highlighter sometimes when like it's not hitting like the light a certain way. It's like, is it there, is it not there? And then suddenly the light hits you in a certain way and you're like, oh yes, I am extremely highlighty right now. Oh, I really like that. That's like that very kind of wet look. It's also not too pale, because now that I am getting into summer, I am getting into the does this product make me look too pale situation, which is not fun. And always, usually my problem is like, oh my gosh, this color doesn't match because it's too dark and it's making me look far more tan than I am. But now it's like, no, I have some color. Look at color in my shoulders. I even have tan lines. It's awesome. I used to hate tanning, like really hate tanning. Just because being pale is one of the things that makes me stand out in my family. Like, we have a couple of pale people in my family, absolutely, but more people have tan skin than have pale skin. So I always liked how pale I was because I stood out. But now it's like, no, give me some color. I love to have a little bit of color, a little bit. It just makes you look healthy, and I think since I've become like more active and stuff, I'm not like one of those like beach girls where it's like, oh yeah, let's go down and no. I won't actually lie on the beach and tan. But I like getting color because I've been active, because I've been out walking or swimming or like doing something in the sun, and it makes me feel healthy and good about myself, and I really like that. Actually, there's just little spoolie down here, so I might as well just use that. I'm not doing anything fancy with my eyeshadow or my brows or just my makeup in general today. It's really just a try on. I don't know what time I'm filming this at, but something tells me that it's around midnight because my boyfriend just texted me to let me know that he's going home, and I'm like, oh shoot. Okay, it's a lot later than I thought it was then. I know that tonight's supposed to be an early night for him, but not that early, so I need to film this and post this, and as is, it probably still won't go out before midnight, so I'm really sorry about that. Let me just throw on a quick eyeshadow. I'll just use one of the brushes here just to throw on kind of like a crease color, because as I said, I'm not really planning on doing like a big look. I really just want to try out the stuff. Maybe I can use the other brush to do like a little bit of a crease color, just so that everything kind of like works together, you know, maybe. Keeping it real simple. This is definitely like way too small of a transition brush for me, but I kind of knew that going into it, and I know I just said it. I did say that it was a little bit small for a transition brush, and I'm really having to like blend it up a lot, whereas like my other ones, it's like literally just wipe it across my eye and it gets everywhere instantly and no work involved, which I prefer, but it's okay. And I feel like if I were to use it for one of my crease shades, that I would really like it. So I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it's not the softest brush that I've ever used, but it's also not the like stiffest, or like it's not poking me in the eye either, so you know, whatever. Alright, and then we'll try this one for just a little bit of a crease color. I don't think any of these have any like names or anything on them. They don't. It's just, this is the other brush. Also, one thing I will say is that this is like the cheapest plastic. It's really pretty and it's really cool, but it's like really cheap. But I mean, whatever. I think as long as the product itself works, I guess that's what's important, really. A little bit of a crease color is a little bit more warm than I think I was planning on doing, but that's okay. It'll look good with the gold. Let me just throw a little bit underneath. And then I'm going to try the Tetris shadow. For this, I am going to apply it with my finger just because it looks like a foiled shadow. And my experience, foiled shadows are usually best applied with a finger. You can, of course, use a damp brush as well. Just spray it with a little bit of setting spray, but easier and quicker with the finger. And that is really, really pretty. It is super foiled. It is a very, very green gold. I definitely am wearing too warm of a crease color to really suit this. I would love to play with, what is it, my Nightingale palette from Pretty Vulgar. It's like just a really cool toned neutral palette. That would be a better palette to use with this, because even though it's gold, because it's so green, it's so cool that the warm crease color is a little bit much for it, but I like it, and I'll just throw on like a heavy eyeliner and I'm sure we'll be fine. So speaking of, I'm going to try out the Géant Bleu, which is the eyeliner pen that I got, and it's full size actually. I think it's the first full size liquid eyeliner pen that I've gotten from Ipsy ever. So I mean, that's kind of cool. It does have a really, really thick liner guy, and it seemed bendy when I was putting it on my hand, but it's not seeming so bendy now that I'm putting it on my face. I don't know. It is very black though. Sorry, it's hard to talk when putting on eyeliner because you kind of gotta focus on what you're doing. It's not my best wing. Not by a long shot, but it's not my worst either, so I'll take it. It is really, really thick. And I can see the foiled shadow through the liner, which is kind of frustrating. I'm pretty sure that you can build it up to cover that, because like when I go over it, even just the second time of like trying to put it on, it's already covering better, and it goes over the matte seamlessly, but that's kind of annoying, because to me that means that it's, well, to me, what that means is that it's a thinner formula, and that it will either dry out quicker, which I find a lot actually happens with these thin formulas, or you just stop using it because you have to do layer after layer after layer, and that gets annoying. But whatever, I'll keep testing it out for a minute, and then I'll come back and let you know if I've continued using it or stopped using it, because I know there was that one that I got a while. Why does this wing look like it's almost going downwards? The other one's looking normal. Not my day for wings, not my day for wings. But yeah, I know there was that other liquid liner that I got that I was like going on about how amazing it was, and it worked so well, and then literally after 3 uses it was like, what happened? Why don't you work anymore? So yeah, just using some of the Smashbox X-rated mascara. By the way, I have grown to really, really like this mascara. I find that as long as I have a shadow under my lid, that it really doesn't move around, and I do really, really like that, because that can be really hard to find for me. Like, I ask everybody all the time, like, what mascara do you have that doesn't smudge? Because I use everything, and everything smudges all the time. The only one that never did was that Ciate Wonder One, but that thing is dried out at this point. So I'm trying to keep this going a little bit more. I have heard that the Too Faced Better Than Sex is a really great option, and I actually was sent one of those in my BoxyCharm. So I'm going to open that one next, especially since my birthday is coming up soon, and I always like to be using like a fancy mascara on my birthday. It's just a thing. Anyways, last item to try out for the night, and that's the lip balm. I just want to see if there's any color in here. There is. It's weird. That's cool. I like weird. I mean, it feels good. I won't really know if I'm allergic to it right yet. I find with lip balms it takes a couple of minutes. I think I talked about it before, where it takes a couple of minutes for me to know if I'm going to have a reaction. And basically, It's almost like my lips fall off, like they get so cracked and crumbly that it's like using a lip scrub and then you can just wipe it away and then you have smooth lips underneath. So we'll see what happens in 10 minutes. I'm not going to stay on here that long. But it has, I don't know, the colors blend together because it has that orange, but then it has that purple on the inside. And you can see that kind of like purple that's also shimmery, and it's really nice. It looks very plain on camera, but you can see the hint of pink. So I do like that. I can take my little cat ears off and put them on my table. My hair has faded so much. It's like all highlighter at the roots and then gone back to being blue at the... it's my hair. It's whatever. Anyways, but thank you all so much for being here and for checking out me unboxing my Ipsy products for the month of June. I know it's coming up super late, but it's Ipsy. I always get it super late, and then I ended up being busy on top of that, so it's been one of those days. But yeah, appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what I post, please hit the like button, and if you want to keep seeing more of me and my journey and all the things that I want to talk about, actually I'm thinking about doing like a video about my books next. Hit subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on my next video, which don't know if I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll see if I can get Sean to do one with me on Friday. That could be fun. We could both talk about books. Anyways, thank you as always for watching. All right, bye.